Hello, everyone. Hello, fellow collectors. Welcome to Long's Toys. Got an HLJ box today. It is fairly large. A couple random things in here. There's one King-Ohger thing in here. The rest of my King-Ohger stuff came from Amazon Japan, and I actually already have reviews of a lot of it up. The Ohger Caliber review is up. DX King-Ohger himself is up. The two first little bugs from the Guardian Weapons series. Probably later today, I will do the first of the Change Heroes or whatever they're called now. Kuwagata Ohger with his like bike vehicle thing. So look for that later today. But we'll go ahead and get into this box. Mr. Bomber Holmes, hello. Let's see. Konnichiwa, thank you. Hello. Hello to you as well. Let's see what we have. Honestly, this has been a lot of stuff that I probably don't remember everything that is in here. So we've got some little plastic bubbles. Not too bad. Here we go. This one I think is going to be fun. This is a Unit Roborn. This is Unit Robo Helicopter Ice Cream. So you can see we have a helicopter, we have a small dish of ice cream, and then together they transform into a Triceratops. Of course they do. So this is fun. I really enjoyed Unit Robo high-speed train cheese, which turned into a pterodactyl. So bring on more dinos. I know they're doing one. Don't remember exactly when it comes up, but I think it's the first one that's actually got 3 different pieces and it turns into like a massive dragon. So that should be fun as well. Ranma Leopard. That's what that says. Thank you for joining, Astronat. What's up? Takes me a minute sometimes to be able to read. Here we got an Ultra action figure for Ultraman Ace. These have been really cool. I like that they're going back and doing the older Ultraman characters. I think that's fun. Do you still have no room for this, or has that changed? No, not really. I have been shuffling things around in an attempt to get organized, but it's still pretty bad. Here we have Ultraman Zero. Let's see what this says. Ultra Zero Mantle Set. So this is Ultraman Zero, but he comes with the cape and some extra accessories. I'm pretty sure we do have Zero already in the line, but this is kind of like a better set. It comes with a lot more accessories, so I think this looks pretty cool. Kale Cookie, thank you for joining. What is inside about King-Ohger? Is it King's weapon or maybe the Ohger hotline? What is the Ohger hotline? Oh, is that the belt buckle? No, I have the belt buckle as well. That'll get done soon. That's not in this box, so I got that from Amazon Japan. I bought that, and then I got it, and I looked at it, and I was like, why did I buy this? It doesn't do anything. Usually the buckles come with gimmick items, and so I'm just so programmed, like when it's like, oh, I got to pre-order everything, and then when I finally got it, I took a minute to actually look at it, and I was like, yeah, I didn't need this. We have Ultra action figure for Alien Bolton. He's looking pretty beefy. I like it. He's nice and big. He's got his giant claw hands. So more monsters are fun, so we can have someone for Ultraman to fight. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got another Revolve Change figure with Geets and Tycoon for Command. What is this called again? It's been a minute. Hold on, let me see. Kamen Rider. Command Twin form. That's what it is. So I like the RCF line, but I feel like it's been forever since we've had a release And I know they're doing a lot of them premium Bandai now, which is a bummer because then they're more expensive. But I'm hoping that they'll be a little bit nicer, maybe a little bit more paint, accessories, and things. So we'll see. But we'll take a look at this soon because I am excited to get back to that line. Speaking of Geats and different forms, we have Kamen Rider Geats Soto ID 4. So I think this is the one that's like mostly the fever buckle. So it's like everybody with the same on the top and the bottom. I'm not really looking forward to this one because it is going to be a pain to sticker. But let's see, we got Tycoon, Nago, Buffa, and Punk Jack, all with the fever buckle. Yeah, this is going to be a lot. And then we have, is this Hana, but the black form? Dark Aguilera, yeah. So they have a couple in here from Revice. So Dark Aguilera, and then we have those Spider and what is it? Who's the other one? One's Spider and one's Beetle. Is that what it is? The two troopers. The problem is they give you one box, and so you can only make one of them, which is dumb. So I'll have to track down a second box so I can get more of them. Although I will say there's no doubles in here. So, and then this is what I'm excited for. This is the accessory box, and this gives you all the extra stuff, so you can make all the smaller. Well, maybe not all of the smaller. Let me see. What's in? Is it this one too? No. So you can make the water and arrow. Is that what this is? And then you have it's an extra set of heads, so you can do different colored stickers for them. A ninja leg that doesn't have the sash for Tycoon, so if somebody else wants to wear ninja pants. And then just a bunch of separate buckles so you can pose people. Although I'm assuming those separate buckles are going to be a nightmare to sticker. So yeah, this one's going to be a project. This one is going to be a project. Continue with your reviews. I really enjoyed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jet and Cannon. That's exactly right. I think Jamato Buckle and ID Core also was P Bandai too. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Are the Bug Troopers with stickers? Yes, they do have stickers. Everything in Soto has stickers. Speaking of Soto, we have the second Soto Chronicle set for Kamen Rider Faiz. So this is a smaller one. Do we have any duplicates? No, no duplicates. Pretty cool. So this is Faiz Buster form. No. Bluster form? I've never seen Faiz, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know it that well. And here we got Delta. And then we got Saiga. And then this is Oga. And then these are the troopers. Royal Trooper. So very cool. Are you going to finish review of Soto Kamen Rider Saber and Soto Kamen Rider Revice? I do want to eventually. At this point, I'm just so behind on them. I try to, like, it gets to the point where I figure, all right, let's try to be with the current stuff. But I mean, one day I'd love to. I think 01, I think I managed to actually do all of them. Geo, I never finished. I know I didn't finish Revice. The problem with Revice, I think the reason I got so far behind was like I hated those remix forms. And so I would have to do them as part of the review, and that just kind of never made me motivated to do them because those were so dumb. I know they were trying something, but I mean, at least you can. They give you extra pieces to make them so they don't ruin the figure like it did for that remix Revice change line or whatever that was called. But yeah, one day it is a blaster form. Okay, thank you. That makes more sense. Thanks, Grayson. Hey, great Grayson, where the hell are you been hiding? What's up, buddy? Yudo figures are also with stickers, but it's Sentai line only, right? Usually, yeah. It's Soto for Rider. I think it's called Shodo for Ultraman, and actually no, Chodo is like Shodo where it doesn't have stickers. Yudo is definitely Sentai. Soto is for Rider. They have stickers. Shodo is for both and does not have stickers. Well, sometimes for weapons and stuff, but not usually for the figures. Yeah, the remix line, I don't know. It was just a big swing. I mean, they only did 2, 3 releases. I think it was 3, right? It was obviously the Rex genome. Then there was one for, I think, Hawk and Megalodon. And then there was one for Jackal and Pterodactyl. I think those were the only 3 that ever got done. The last one was just like a vehicle pack because it was a skateboard and the weird flying waffle iron. So here we got Shodo 11, which I can't believe they're up to 11 already. This is crazy. But it looks like we got Eternal and the weather guy. What was this guy's name? Weather Dopant. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Eternal and Weather Dopant, and this guy again, although now he's orange instead of blue. And then we got these foot soldier dudes. We got 2 of them, which is nice. Oh yeah, here we go. Spectre. Ghost gets no love. I understand the show wasn't good, but the suits were fun. And then we got Birth. And then who is this dude? I think this is some kind of foot soldier. Oh no, this is the Greed. Right? This is the Greed from O's, I think. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so there's 2 Weather Dopants and there's 2 Eternals, and that's really it as far as duplicates. So it's not bad. But yeah, I forgot they were starting to do the Greeds for Geed. That's really cool. Not Geed. Listen to me. Geed. Geed's an Ultraman. They're doing the Greeds for O's, which is very cool. Let's see. I agree the remix. Okay, maybe if the remix forms came with extra armor bits to cover up the fact that they were just on top of one another. Yeah, I agree. Like the remix forms were just. I mean, there's only so much you can do, with 2 human bodies and positioning them strangely, and I just think the whole idea was just didn't need to exist. Just didn't need to happen. Are you planning to get mini paw for Black on its hygiene because there's parts for future Murasame? Oh, yeah, I probably will. I don't know when. I don't think actually did I pre-order that? I can tell you in one moment. Actually, I have a list now. I kind of think I did, but I don't remember 100%. Mini Paw Black on its hygiene Murasame. Yes, I did. So there you go. I did pre-order it. Soto Kamen Rider Geats ID5 is going to come out tomorrow, and also Mammoth. It has remix, and Terra is vehicle 2. Yes, Terra was the crazy flying waffle iron. Yeah, and ID5 comes out tomorrow. That is correct as well. I'm against the Tajadol Eternity because of what they did to AG. Oh, yeah? Tajadol Eternity, is that the super colorful, like rainbow Tajadol form from that movie? I haven't seen it. I've seen pictures, but I haven't seen the actual movie. All right, continuing on with Shodo, we have uh, Shodo Double Cross Kamen Rider 03. Now, recently I just did a review for number 2 of this, so you can head over on my channel and check that out. They're really good figures, honestly. They're no stickers, fully painted, really solid articulation, and they are really, really great. And this set is crazy good. So we have O's, and the nice thing about these is they have made them so that you can move the pieces around. You can take them apart and make different forms, which is really, really cool. They did Soto Chronicle O's a while ago, and that also had the ability to change the forms. Those were nice. I only ever got around to making the first set, but they looked great. But there's a lot of stickers, so these do not have stickers. Now they have a little bit less in terms of detailing, because obviously when they do stickers, they can give you as many stickers as they want, and then you can get a lot of detailing. But when they're just doing paint applications, certain things get left off. They've also not put any metals in the driver, and that's just because if you're going to switch them around, they wouldn't always match. So they thought it better just to leave it blank, which I agree with that. If you have the Soto Chronicle O's, you could take the stickers from that and put them on the driver of these. I think that would probably work, because they did always give you extra stickers because they knew you'd be making different combos and stuff. But anyway, we have O's Tajadol. No, now you got me saying Tajadol. That's Tataba. And then we got Gatakiriba as well. And then I'm very excited for this. I feel like it's been a long time coming. We got my boy Kiva. He is here. I believe he has a separate leg piece. Oh, that's in the box. Okay, there's an accessory box at the end. And they actually give you a second Kiva, so that's actually pretty cool. And then I think this is Kiva's Emperor form. Boom. And if it wasn't enough Kiva love, you're getting Ixa too. That's right. And then I think this is a long time coming as well. Ghost. Ghost has Shodo. And also Ghost Boost. This is a really great set, honestly. I'm going to have to do these sooner rather than later because this is a really great set. This is the accessory box. So this gives you like the blades for Gatakiriba. It gives you the open up leg version for Kiva, his X sword for Emperor form, Ixa's sword. It gives you an extra head with the visor open for Ixa. A lot of ghost weaponry as well. It's a really good extra parts box. So this is a really fantastic set, and I'm going to have to. I think this and the. I'm so behind on the Shodo O. I have them all, and there were so many. They did so many good ones. Like Drive was in there and Wizard. I really need to just go through them, but I might skip to the front of the line with these two because they look really, really good. Let's see. I'm behind on some comments here. Let's take a minute. It's upgrade for Tajadol. Yeah, the rainbow. Yeah. Don't see O's 10th. It's really bad and kills off AG. Sorry for spoilers. Wait, did I see that? Yeah, I did see that actually. Now I'm wrong. Hold on. Let me. If I have it saved on my computer, then that means I saw it. Let's take a look here. Rider movies. O's 10th, the core metals of resurrection. Yes, I did see that. I didn't remember it until you said the thing about AG. Then I was like, wait, did I see that? Yes. I didn't see the birth special, so don't give me any spoilers for that. But I did see the O's 10th, and I forgot. Because, yeah, didn't they try to, like, make... Did they give it to Hina? I felt like they were trying to line up the next person to take the belt, but I could be wrong. Tajadol Eternity isn't really an upgrade. It's just a reverse situation of the final episode where Ankh voices combo. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's been a minute. I saw it, but it's been so long that I don't, I saw it one time and I forgot very quickly about it. Spider Ranger is gonna 6th Ranger, and he is not gold or silver. He's gonna be white for King-Ohger. Yes, that is true. Cyber Extreme should be cool. So I'm also interested that he's gonna be spider themed, and we already have 2 spider mech. I mean, I know that they're super tiny and not crazy significant, but I'll be interested to see if they do like a new spider or some kind of more extreme. Like I'm just interested to see what they do for his mecha, so that should be cool. What's up, Pedro? Thank you for joining. And Cyber Extreme as well. Thank you for joining, everyone who is here. Let's continue. We have a few more things in here. Just have to move some of this bubble wrap around. We still got a couple things. Oh, we got another one of these. Okay. So this is just Ultraman. This is an Ultra action figure for the Ultraman himself. The OG #1. There he is. Yeah, King-Ohger's. I mean, I've only seen one episode, obviously, so far, but it's been fun. I'm liking it, and I've been liking the toys. Honestly, the King-Ohger mech was a lot of fun. Like I said, I had the review of that up if you want to check it out. But it's so crazy posable. Like it's awesome, and it's obviously smaller than Dawn on the Taijin, but I think ultimately that's a good idea because the more they want to build onto it, it makes sense to start with a little bit smaller core. And also, I feel like Dawn on a Taijin was awesome, but he was unwieldy. He was so big. And I feel like King-Ohger's like the perfect size and has so much articulation. It's really great. All right, so this was a new line that started. Machine build. These are machine Robo characters. This is Robo Drill. Excuse me. And I just think these are fun because I believe you build them, and I believe after you build them, they can still transform, which I think is really fun. And it just looked really neat, and they're not that expensive. They're like 25, 30 bucks, 35, somewhere in that area. So we'll say around 30 bucks. And I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty neat. So might sneak him to the front of the line as well, just because I really want to check that out. Hey, Orville, thanks for joining, buddy. Maybe someone will custom paint the spider mechs like Black Arachnia and Tarantulas. That would be cool. I'm down. Let's do it. You could do the tiny little ant, like a super tiny Inferno. That's fun. That sounds like something Cheetamus would get into. His spider mecha is going to be black and white mecha, and also is going to be a Henkai mecha. Okay. I don't know what that means. A Henkai mecha. But I'm down for a giant spider mecha. Why not? Sorry I forgot, but you pre-ordered God Kabuto, but I think it's coming later this month about separate release. Yeah, so what happened with that, I'm very used to them doing, hey, Toy A comes out, March 1st, just to use a date. And then Toy B comes out March 15th. And then there's a combo box of A and B. How it used to work, A came out March 1st, B came out March 15th, and combo for A and B also came out March 15th because the combo was relegated to whatever the later release was. But now they've switched it, and now A comes out March 1st. The combo of A and B comes out March 1st, and then B by itself comes out March 15th. So when I was pre-ordering, I was like, oh, I don't want to get the combo because then I'll have to wait 2 weeks. I can at least get King-Ohger and have fun with that until the other one comes out. And then I just didn't look close enough. So it's very tricky because, like with Rider, they still do it the other way. Like if we think about the Laser Raise Riser came out, Boost Mark II is coming out later this month or next month or whenever. I think it's later this month. But the combo is coming out later when Boost Mark II comes out. So with Rider, it's the old way still. So that if you wait for the combo, you have to get it later. So I get them separately so I can get one, review that, get the other one, review that. But with the Kabuto, you could get it early if you got the combo, and I didn't know that. So I have to wait because when I realized that, I went back to change my pre-order, and that wasn't happening. Everything was sold out. So yes, I am going to get the Kabuto. Like you said, I think it comes out in a week or so, 2 weeks at this point, whatever it is, before the end of the month. But absolutely, I will just get the separate. I have the separate release of that pre-ordered, but I will be getting it. I'm pretty good, Orville. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, Grimlockamus. Yeah, absolutely. I think that means transformation or transform. Oh, okay. So you mean it's going to transform on its own, like have its own robot mode? Is that what you mean? From what it looks like, the final mech is going to be a giant mess, and I love it. I'm still of the opinion that the final mech should be a combo of every single. I'm right there with you, absolutely. Like I loved um, King-Ohger, Go-Onger is what I was trying to say. The Go-Onger. I loved how it was like groups of three, and each group of three could be its own robot, or you could make six, and then you could make nine, and then you could make 12. I thought that was the funnest way to do mecha, and I loved how they did that, and I thought that was so fun. Any Geats stuff? Hey, Galaxy. Geats stuff. I did. I don't think any Geats. I think it was just Soto. Soto Geets 4. I'm actually going to take a little drink of water here real quick. I think I'm pretty caught up on most of the Geets roleplay stuff. I do have the Laser Rays Riser went up yesterday. So if you'd like to check out the review for that, it is up. And then I'll do the other box with the belt buckle and the other two cards probably early this week. I think I'm going to do a King-Ohger review today, and then I'll go back to Geets tomorrow. And then I think that's it for Geets. I don't think there's anything else out right now until Boost Mark II comes out. All right, here is a Diaclone Robot Base Machine Set. So yeah, I really like Diaclone, but the sets are so pricey. So what I usually do is kind of limit myself to the smaller ones, because I think even this is like 50, 60 bucks, and it's tiny. But they're all like die-cast metal, and they're really solid. I don't really have anywhere to put it, and I think it's like $400 or something. But there's that gigantic set with the giant base where I think it turns into pants, and that's the craziest thing. This thing is so massive, and it's like $400, but it's only half of a robot that they're gonna do. So it's like two long pieces, and like it has all these pieces that flip out and everything like that. It looks so cool, but it's crazy pricey, and it's gonna turn into the lower half of a robot, like from the waist down, which means there's eventually going to be a second one that turns into the torso, and by the time you're done, you're going to have this giant robot that costs like $1,000, and that's insane to me. But it's really neat. So, like I said, I just kind of stick to the smaller ones because that's what I can do. So I thought this little guy looked cool, and he was like 50 or 60 bucks. So I was like, okay, that's doable. But yeah, he looks fun. He's got these little pieces, like it breaks into three separate pieces, and then you put it all together to make a robot. So I thought it was cool. I don't review these that often, only because there's just too much, and they just kind of fall by the wayside. But if if everyone really wants to see Diaclone, I could try. I have a few of them I haven't done. Let's see. Boost Mark 9 is going to be final form. Oh man, they're jumping all the way to 9. What happened to 3 through 8? I heard that God Kabuto also going to be in special combo pack with Scorpion and Grasshopper. Okay. So is he going to have like his own robot mode with Scorpion and Grasshopper, but then you can also do like all 13 of them together? Because that would almost kind of be like in Q-Ranger when you had the dragon with Scorpion and the bear, but then you could also like put them all together, which was cool. Hello, Leisurely. Thank you for joining. I'm excited for the Zord line for King-Ohger. Surprised it hasn't been a full team bug motif. Yeah, that's true, Grayson. I think a lot of people have been saying it's going to be bugs. That's always kind of like the prevailing rumor. Like every time a new Sentai comes, it's like, okay, this year it's going to be bugs, and then it's something else. And so to have it finally actually be bugs, I think is fun. And so now they'll have to come up with a new default rumor. Like for Rider, for the longest time, it was always like they're going to be little eggs, a little egg gimmick, and that's never really panned out. So I don't know. Gigant Driller from okay. Yeah, but Gigan Driller didn't combine with anybody, so I don't want it to be exactly like that because that was a bummer. Did you see the leak of Kuwagata's sword? I have not yet. Shining Ryu Soul. Thank you for joining. But no spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. It was in the most recent episode. I'm excited to see Soto Geats 4, how you will handle it. I'm planning on buying maybe 2 more boxes of it just so I don't have to worry about being selective and making one. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for like especially like with the troopers. Like I want at least one of each trooper, so I'm gonna have to get extras of maybe just those boxes. But like this box is all about the fever buckle, so because I feel like we already have torsos and legs of all these forms. Like I feel like with 3 that I just did, I did extra beat and I did extra punk jack on top and bottom, and in number 2 we had ninja on both. And let me tell you something, beat is atrocious. Beat is one of the worst ones to sticker. It's just so much and it's terrible and it was not fun. So I'm not looking forward to having to literally do the exact same thing again. So, yeah. Not collecting Geet stuff right now? Yeah, you could probably wait for a sale. Most of the stuff goes on sale later. Yeah, 5 looks really fun, I will say. I really like we got Twin Command in there, Jet and Cannon. And that looks really fun. I think even a couple things left over from Revice in there look good, like Gene Cobra or whatever that form's called. Um, Glare looks great. I think he looks really good too. So yeah, 5. I think 5's going to be solid. I think 5 is going to be solid. Legacy Armada Prime looks amazing. Yes, that is true. I'm very excited for that. I was never a huge fan of that design. Like I liked Prime, he was fine, but like the combined robot. But I think the extra articulation is really going to help it. I think that's going to make a big difference in making me enjoy that form. I would definitely be down for some Diaclone review action. Okay, I'll have to see if I can work some in. Boost Mark III is going to be another super form for Geets. Okay, so many boost marks. Yeah, the first episode of King-Ohger was a lot of fun. The troopers, then the extra heads and armed theme for every weapon. Yeah, I don't know. So the thing about the armed forms, they only give you. Oh no, we do have the shield and the hammer because they gave us those early on. So we only have shield, hammer, bow, and water, right? The 4 like original ones. So I'm assuming, yeah. I mean, you'd have to buy extra. See, the nice thing is if you bought extra boxes for the the 2 accessory boxes, you'd get a lot of extra heads, which would be good because then you could do the right colored eyes for everybody. But then you just have a giant pile of heads. So I don't know. And I really think that those boxes, the accessory boxes, are going to be hard to find. Really hard to find because everyone's going to want duplicates of them. So we'll see. I think you could probably get the troopers. I've seen the troopers around already. I've seen the troopers around, but I don't think I've ever seen those accessory boxes. They're going to be difficult. If the figures for Geets Mark II going to have option to turn into Fox mode, just like we saw in the latest episode, probably not. They already gave us the Fox, so you'll probably just have to do like a switch it out. I just finished complete beat, and now I'm doing the best reverse. Yeah, it's they're rough. There's a lot. If you've done any of the beat forms, you know that there's a lot of stickers. Oh, there's still 8 other sounds for arm buckles. Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're going back to that. I think they just wanted to see how far they'd get. I mean, they could do some kind of premium band, I think, but I feel like if it's not in the show, people aren't going to care. I don't know. We got G-Frame FA04. This one has, I believe this is the one with Shining Gundam, right? Or is this God Gundam? No, this is God Gundam. Oh, and this has Ariel, too, from G-Witch. That's cool. So those are really great. And then we have GM Quell. I don't know what that is. Oh, this one, the Hyaku Shiki. I think I have this one already. It's anytime it says revive. I don't know if you can see that, but it says revive there, like REO9A revive. That means it's one they've done previously, and I guess people can't find it because it was like I think it was in like one of the first waves, and so they're throwing it in here. Last time they did a revive, it was a Zaku, and I was like, okay, I can army build Zaku's. I don't need this, but these two are awesome. But I mean, there's like how many are in this box? Like, it's probably like 10 in here, right? So you probably got tons of duplicates. Let's pop this open. So we have 2 God Gundams, only 1 Aerial, and then this other dude, Hazelhead, and then the duplicate. So I guess I only have 1. Well, I guess I have 2 God Gundams I don't need. Well, 1 I don't need because I have 2. So there are 5 in here, and I don't need 2 of them. All right. The final form for Gene is called Kamen Rider Invincible Gene, and it also comes with Geats Power Builder, Boost Sword, Seeker, and Daimon. Yeah, Daimon is the. Sorry, excuse me. Daimon is the form. Because there were 2 forms for that rider, right? That used the God, my brain is completely going off on these names now. The is it the Juka driver? Yeah, the Juka driver, but not the Juka driver. When it's the same driver but without the piece on it, that was Daimon, right? With the octopus. I imagine the rest are coming. I think you would need 8 of that box to actually have everything. Yeah, that's a lot. Do I seal them? No, I don't. I really take my time when I apply the stickers to really push them on and make sure that I get them down into like all the crevices and everything. And it seems to be fine. I've never had an issue, knock on wood. But I don't seal them. I tried once, but I don't really like doing that. I'm tempted to test the viability of recasting just the extra parts I need, but I would have to experiment. Okay. Chimera and Daimon. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Chimera is the Vi stamp without the octopus piece. Daimon is with the octopus piece. And none of them have the Juga unit. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I'm also surprised the amount of revice we're getting. Yeah, that's true. I don't think that'll last forever, but there is a decent amount of revice so far. All right. We have a Figurize standard for Angemon. I just thought this looked really fun. It was like $20, so I couldn't say no. I like most of the other ones that I have. They did the amplified War Greymon and Metal Garurumon, and I got them, and I liked them. But then they came out with the regular versions, and I was like, oh, I like the amplified, but I would have rather just had the regular ones. But since I already had the amplified, I didn't buy the regular ones because like I don't need both. And then I have the amplified Omnimon and Megamon, which is really cool. And then I think they did Black War Greymon, and I think I have Imperial Dramon as well, and I have Magnamon, and then this one. So I really think that they're pretty good. So I'm hoping this one will also be pretty good. It looks pretty good. And for $20, like I said, I couldn't say no. Grand Kaiju Master, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Chimera will probably be an ID6 or ID7. Yeah, that sounds fine. Because they did Daimon first. They're 2 different people with the Chimera driver. Wow, they got a lot going on with that driver. They do look good. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. All right, we got 2 things left in this box. This one I was honestly considering canceling, and then they charged me for it, so I was like, all right, I guess I'm getting it. This is Trainbot Yukikaze. I have the Moon Studios ones now, and they're cheaper than these, and they're bigger than these, and they feel more solid than these. So I'm kind of not feeling these as much anymore, which is surprising because I never would have thought to myself that I would ever take a third party over an official release. But here we are. These are just not as good as they could be, unfortunately. Um, so I'll keep this one, but I'm thinking about canceling the other three. And then I'll probably get them eventually. But the thing is, like, Hasbro is doing a warehouse sale right now, and the first two are part of that. So I'll kind of just wait until they go on sale somewhere because the Moon Studios ones were like 110 a piece, 120, and these are like 150, 160. So I'd rather just wait and get like, 30% off or something and get the thing for, closer to $100 or something like that. So, but like I said, they charged me for that one before I could cancel it. Can I do a comparison of the Moon Studios versus the? Yeah, if I ever get around to, I reviewed the first one, Shuki or however you say his name, um, before I bought them. So, but if I ever get to the second one, which I can't remember his name, Geki something or other, um, I could do a comparison. You get the King's weapon, and also, are you pre-ordering the set one of ID cores? Yes, I got the ID cores that don't do anything. The like box of 15 of them. That's like all the earlier riders who are gone. And I also got the ones that make noise for Geets and Tycoon and Buffa and Nago. Boom, it's the King's weapon. What you've been waiting for. And I gotta be honest, I've seen videos of this thing. I'm not super impressed with it, but I'll review it. We'll take a look. Yeah, I don't know. Like gun mode, sure. Bow mode, okay. Sword mode, all right. Claw mode, mm, sickle mode, can't really. I mean, it's literally like taking the hands of a clock and saying 12 o'clock is sword mode, 3 o'clock is sickle mode, and 6 o'clock is gun mode. And it's like, I guess, but okay. Anytime they have to do these, like it's like the Q Ranger one. The Q Ranger one had a couple good ones, but it also had a couple really terrible ones. And I feel like this is kind of the same thing. So the King's weapon will happen soon-ish. Hold on, let me. That went somewhere. Yeah, so like I said, today I'll probably do a little bit later today. I'll do the King-Ohger figure with the bike thing that he comes with, and then maybe the other Geats card pack. But this will be in the mix. This will be pretty quick, pretty soon. 3 people using Chimera because 2 people using Chimera to transform the Kamen Rider and 1 person to transform. Oh, wow, okay. Where do you get your info of what's coming out? This is the first Kamen Rider series where I'm digging into the Soto sets. For Soto stuff, they do a blog every week. Most weeks. If you have any Soto info that you would like, I cannot recommend enough Soto Pop, which is a website or Twitter account run by my friend Corey. He's obsessed with Soto. It's his favorite thing in the universe. I believe the Twitter handle is at DaiSotoPop, DaiSodopop, and he translates the blog every week. He shows the pictures. He tells you everything about it. He also does like mini plus stuff a little bit as well, but his main focus is Soto and Shodo. So if you have any questions about that, I cannot encourage you enough to check out his Twitter. He does have a YouTube as well, but I don't think he makes videos for that as much anymore. But he definitely stays on top of the Twitter aspect of it. So, Just wanted to say thank you for the content you do. It's what got me into Soto. Oh, awesome. Fantastic. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's really fun. I like Soto a lot. The stickers are a lot. But when you're finally done, they look fantastic. So like if you can get through the stickers, because it does take a lot of time, you have really great articulated figures that look really nice. If you are interested in something like that, but you're just not feeling the stickers, I would definitely suggest Shodo because they're a little shorter than Soto figures, but no stickers at all. For the normal boxes, when you get into like the Sentai box sets, they do have stickers for the weapons. Um, but if if you don't really care about that, you could leave them off, and just kind of give the guy, because the weapons are usually somewhat painted, but then they give you stickers for more detail. It's saying, I think, Oja slash and Oja shooting about sounds and some noises and jingle when you tap on the King-Ohger symbol. Oh, that's this thing on the top. Yeah. Premium Bandai are released Soto, Kamen Rider Revice, V Cinema, and Full Geno. Yeah, that thing looks cool. That's the two new forms for Evil and Live and Demons, and it comes with a bunch of extra pieces for all the like different genome mixes that Demons did, which when you put them all together looks really, really cool. Yeah, Dai Soda Pop for sure, absolutely. Thanks. Yeah, it was a decent amount of stuff here. Like I said, I had a lot of stuff come in over the past week or so because I got half the stuff from Amazon Japan. So those kind of just came in, and they shipped a couple things, like just the King-Ohger came by himself, and then the sword came just by itself, and a couple other things where it was like one or two things in a box. So I didn't really feel like putting them all together to do an unboxing. I just opened them right away and started doing videos right away for that stuff. So decent amount of Geats and King-Ohger stuff already up on the channel. So definitely check that out. And like I said, definitely more will be happening later today and next week. All next week will just be more King-Ohger stuff and Geats stuff. And once I'm caught up on that, I might start doing some of this stuff. Probably the RCF for Geats. Oh, that's true. You were asking about what you missed for Geats. I did have something for Geats. We'll do this pretty quickly because, like I said, I like this line and I want to get back into it. The Ultra Action figures will probably get done at some point. And then maybe I'll start doing the Soto Shodo stuff so we can check some of that out because that's Double Cross 3 is a fantastic wave and I want to check that out. Feel like cost of Soto and the cost is like one figure art, so it's more effective. I mean, that's kind of true if you think about it. Like, you can get a whole box, which is like a whole wave of Soto or Shodo, for usually somewhere in the area of $50 to $60. And I know that sounds like a lot, but if you look at a Soto wave, like actually here, let me grab. So yeah, this is Double Cross. This is a Shodo set 3. And yes, this box was $50, but you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures and an accessory box. So, it kind of comes out to like not even really $10 a figure. I would say maybe like $7 or $8 a figure. Which for how they're painted and detailed and articulated, I think that's definitely fair. It's honestly kind of like if you would go to the store and buy 4-inch Fortnite figures, and they're $10 a piece, which I think is perfectly reasonable. It's like that. They're like $7 or $8 a piece, and they look great. They come with accessories. The O's ones are even going to be able to do the combo changes, which is really cool. Is coming out in August, and also Kamen Rider Juga versus Kamen Rider Ulteka. Oh, that's right, the Ulteka movie. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, I love seeing George back. I love George. He was a fun character. So that should be a good time. And I'm assuming we'll get more Vice stamps for that. Because I'm assuming Ulteka, I think, has a Revice driver, I think. Or no, he has a Demons driver. That's what he has. How do you feel about the Astro Zap Megazord? Yeah, hi, Shula. I think it looks great. Honestly, I did not really care so much for the Mighty Morphin stuff that they did. Not because it was bad, just because I have so many Dino Megazords at this point. I have the original, I have the Bandai Legacy, I have the Solo Chogokin, I have the one Hasbro did that was like $40, the kind of cheaper one. I have so many Dino Megazords. I have the Mini Pla, the Super Mini Pla for Daijujin. I've got so many. I just didn't want another one. I mean, that's where I was at. I was just like, look, I get it. You guys are starting your thing with that. I totally get it. I just personally don't need it. I don't think. I mean, if it's somewhere cheap enough one day, like under $100 or something, maybe I'll grab it. But for the most part, I don't really think I need it. And then when it finally came out, some people were complaining about it, and so I was like, okay, well, I made the right decision. I didn't need it. Dragonzord happened, same thing. You know, I have the original, I have the Mini Pla, I have the Soul Trogokin, I have the Bandai Legacy. I have enough, so it was all the same kind of thing. I think that one was a little better. I think people complained about that one a little less, so maybe they're finding their footing. And now they have this one, which I never had the original. I do have the Mini Pla. They never did a Soul Trogokin, so like I'm totally down to get this. I think it looks good. I've seen good things so far. I don't think there's been too much in terms of people complaining about it. So I'm very interested. I think I'm just going to wait for a sale, you know, because I think the Zap Megazord went, 20% off or something, certain places, GameStop or wherever. So I'm thinking it could probably go on sale a little bit and then I'll probably jump on it. But yeah, from what I've seen so far, it's big, huge, looks good. And I think everyone's generally happy with it, which is nice. Genome weapons for both Gene and Aguilera. Sword mode for both Kamen Rider Evil, Kamen Rider. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. It's not a movie. It's a special. Yeah, I assume it's going to be on the on their website or YouTube channel or what is that, TTFC, right? Yeah, the mega ship, like I said, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. So far, everyone seems pretty generally happy with it. Alrighty. Well, I am probably going to go because it's been about an hour and I ran out of unboxing. So, yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope you had some fun. Get a little preview of stuff that's going to be coming to the channel in the next couple weeks. Like I said, the next week definitely will be pretty Geats and King-Ohger heavy. And then I'm also BBTS box is coming soon with all of Wave 2 of Transformers Evolution for the most part. So when that gets here, that'll be happening. I'm hoping that like the King-Ohger stuff will finish out by about the time that gets here. And then I'll probably alternate between like Toku and Transformers, one day one day the other. And then I do want to definitely get to the RCF Geats figure here. And then, like I said, the rest of the King-Ohger stuff. I do really want to check out these Shodo figures. And we'll probably throw this guy in the mix too, because these are always a lot of fun. So he'll show up at some point. Yeah, and a lot of Ultra Action figures as well. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I have another one in the other room, and I think there are even more on the way. So they're really popping through the Ultra Action figures. But yeah, so it should be fun. I'm excited. Definitely look forward to some good stuff. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in here and hanging out and talking in the chat. It's always so much more fun when there's people to talk to and everything on these things. So yeah, definitely check out the channel. There's a lot of good stuff on there already and more on the way. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one.